4 months ago, I had my largest ever ant escape. Luckily, I didn't have many colonies that noticed this great escape, but my Camponotus Singularis was under attack. I fought hard to get the Messor Barbarus out of the nest and save the Camponotus Singularis inside. As days went by, I didn't see many signs of life. Today, we will find out if the Camponotus Singularis survived this great attack, or if we officially have lost a beloved ant colony. Hello everybody and welcome to this special little episode here on the Ant Holleufer YouTube channel. Today we are gonna find out if the Camponotus Singularis have survived or not. Now these ants were attacked by the Messor Barbarus back when they had the big escape, and since then I have seen around 1 to 2 workers every week or so. I have not been able to confirm if it was the same worker or not, but one day I did see a major leading to me thinking that maybe they were alive. That was now around 4 weeks ago, and I haven't seen a single sign of life, of ant life at least, inside this terrarium. So today we will dig this formicarium up. I have provided them with a test tube of water, and I have given them sugar water, which they have emptied quite regularly, although I think it's more of the isopods and the slugs in here that have emptied it. Now I did take very good care of the plants until one day I didn't, because I just neglected them a little bit because I didn't think these Singularis were alive. So I think I will start by removing all of the plants in here and see if I can get any roots or any signs of life looking down. I don't expect to find any life in here, but if I expect to find life, I will put them in this container over here. But again, I don't think I will find any life, but we will know very soon. And with that being said, I think it is time to just dig up the formicarium. So to be honest, I wanted to do this very slow and steady, but I think I will just try to get up this big branch and just get some confirmation. Yeah, I will just pick it up, and there is not a single sign of ant life. Lots of isopods, but no ants to be seen. That's what I expected, but not what I was hoping for. Yeah, that is a bit sad, I must say. But I will just take the other one up as well. And we did have some ants in there. Okay. I did not expect to see that. Okay. I did not at all expect to see that right there. Okay. Shall I say okay one more time? Okay. Okay. Down here, the Singularis are living. I did not see if there was a queen. I did not see anything at all. I just saw them, and I've carefully re-put it back again. Over here, I now have a place to put the queen. And I also will try to put them directly into this Venus setup. Why do I use a Venus setup? Because I want to have something they can live in a little bit, and I've heard a lot of people are using Venus or test tubes, so that's my idea. So I'm gonna try to put the queen directly in. I have cotton with me, so I can take cotton and tweezers as well, so I can grab them. I don't know what the plan is yet. I just want to get the queen to safety as quickly as possible, and then deal with the workers and brood afterwards, if there is any workers and brood. So I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lift up and see what we are looking at again. 2 workers and the queen is here. The queen is right here. Okay. I'm just gonna grab the queen and put her down into the Venus. She's in Venus. She's in the Venus. Perfect. She's in the dark in the Venus now. She is already in a test tube. That couldn't have gone better. Let me get a major here. And 1 major is in. Let me get a second major here. Second major is in. Okay, the queen just walked out of the tube, but we have those 3 now. 2 majors and the queen. I think I'm gonna get some tin foil and put it on them so it's all dark. And I'm gonna keep digging over here to see if there's any more ants in there. They did have a lot of young ants in the beginning, not minors, but I can't see any of them. It's a bit annoying that the queen have walked out again, but hopefully she just turns. Yeah, go in that. That's the big test tube. So yeah, I'm gonna get some tinfoil and cover them all up. So the formicarium is now empty, and I didn't find any sign of brood, other workers or anything. So the other workers have not made it. What will I do with the Singularis now? I have no idea, but one thing I know for sure, I'm gonna give them 1 day of peace, and today and tomorrow I'm gonna feed them a little sugar and protein. 1 day later, I came in and looked at the Camponotus Singularis. As I didn't know if they had had any food, I decided to give them some sugar snaps from Antics. A worker quickly found this food and started eating it. It was nice to see that they still had a taste for sugar, but looking at her gaster, I was shocked to see how empty it looked. These girls definitely weren't the one who had emptied the liquid feeders. Seeing this worker gave me some hope that it was the right decision to have taken them out. If they weren't feeding in their old nest, this could have killed them. Sadly, right next to the worker, the queen was sitting. She hadn't entered the tube, and they were all three living in the outworld of the Venus. A few days later, they had moved into the Venus, and by then I could actually feed them some protein and some sugar. Now, I didn't see them really go out and take the sugar or protein, but I knew that I wasn't a lot in the ant room, so they had a lot of time to go out and feast where I didn't see them. But 2 weeks later, let's look at them again. They have all three mated, and the queen has actually laid some eggs. That's what I want to see. Does this mean the colony will make it then? Well, sadly, you can't be sure yet. A little discussion came on an Instagram post where ANTHOLLEUFER came with some sadly quite interesting thoughts. A Camponotus Singularis colony with just 2 majors is impossible for them to recover. They need small workers to survive. With that comment, a small discussion came up, but ANTHOLLEUFER responded with this. The majors in the colony only protect. They will not bring food or feed the brood. The job of feeding the brood will entirely be the queen's. Cross your finger that the queen has enough reserves to feed the larvae. I have several colonies of this species, one of them being around 400 to 500 workers, raised from a queen and 5 workers. I sadly see the points from ANTHOLLEUFER, but I can say I have observed the workers eating some roach and also doing some trophollaxis from one worker to another worker, meaning that the workers are sharing the food between them and they are also eating in the outworld. Rather, the queen is also getting some of the food I sadly haven't seen. But looking at the eggs, they also look a little bit weird, leading me to think that they may not make it. But all I can say is, time will tell what will happen. The colony now lives in a Venus setup from Wakooshi. 10% if you say Ant Holleufer in all caps. And if you were wondering where I got this colony from, they are from Antics. There will be links to both of the shops in the description down below. And this is where we end this week's video. I can only hope that these eggs will make it to larvae stage and survive all the way to pupae and enclose as workers. But as I said before, only time will tell. And with that being said, that has been it for this week's video. We can't of course forget this week's member lamp. It's orange, chosen by Mr. Ants Games, who's also in my podcast. Have you even heard the podcast? The Ant Pod is back on all platforms, I think. But let's just bring all the members up and say a big thank you to all the members. And I truly mean it, guys. I am so grateful to have all of you as members. Thank you so much. It means more than you think. But also a special thanks to the 6 Holleufer family members. Now, I've been on a little vacation, so my head is a little fuzzy, so I'm gonna read it from the screen. Thank you to Medical Carcase number 9 for being here for 9 months. That's quite crazy. Also thanks to Simon, Casper, Kai, Anscapes, and finally Ants Norway, who've also been here for 8 months. Thank you to all the members, and thank you for watching it to the end. It means a lot that you've seen it all the way through. Now I want to ask you, what do you think will happen with this colony? Do you think they will make it? Do you think they won't make it? Do you have any tips I can try to see if I can boost them in any way? Sadly, I can't brood boost them because I simply don't have a friend who has a colony of them, so I can't brood boost. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Become a member today if you like, and I will see you all in another video. Bye!